JustzBee.
It's just be. That's just that. So next up we meet Spirit, the therapist, and she just lets them know right off the rip, I'm not interested in your credentials, I'm not interested in what you do, and I'm not interested where you're from, except for how it relates to your story and your relationship. Spirit says, I'm not just invested professionally, but I'm also invested in personally. I'm married, I'm a mother of 7. It's nothing that we cannot cover, from parenting to sex to blended families to whatever. Either I've coached it and had a client and had that client go through that, or I've went through it and lived it. So now we have Dwayne and Teresa. Teresa, his wife, mother of 2 beautiful kids, she is a real estate professional. How they actually met was she was trying to sell him a house, and you know, it just turned into a friendship, and then the friendship turned into a romance, and then the romance turned into a kid, and then the kid turned to a marriage, and then the marriage turned to another kid, and then now we here. So Teresa does not want to be around a whole bunch of men with her children in her house. She kind of understood when he was playing football when the guys would be around, but after his professional football career was over, she thought that maybe there would be a break period where it would be him and the family, and he hopped right into wanting to be a rapper. You know, rappers have entourages, so now it just seems like it's even more people in her house all around all day long. He eat with them, he go to sleep with them, not like that, but like them like in the studio together or on the couch, or he's just spending all his time and more focus on his friends than his family. Something that made me start thinking when I was listening to them was, you know how people be like, I'm working so hard for my family, I'm working so hard for my family, everything I do is for my family, I grind for my family. But if you don't ever take the time to really sit with your family or enjoy any of that time and precious moments with your family, then who are you really doing it for? So he feel like she don't understand that when you the one that made it out the hood, like, you supposed to bring your day ones with you. Like, you and your day ones always supposed to be rocking. And she like, yeah, but they don't need to be there 24/7. He said, no, not 24/7. 14/7. Sir. The point is, she don't want to be around men all day. She doesn't. And she probably, first of all, she probably can't even dress comfortable, can't even walk around her house how she want to walk around her house. Like, her kids can't, you know, just be roaming freely. I could see how that would definitely be a problem. Like, no, our house is not no hangout spot. And that's exactly what she said. She was like, it's not a hangout spot. Like, and it's become a getaway, a chill. Like, you in a relationship with them, you ain't in a relationship with me. And he's just looking at her like he just don't really understand where she coming from. The key word to Dwayne and Teresa is balance. So up next, we have Althea and Benzino. Y'all. So the producers asked, why don't y'all talk? And Althea said, we don't talk because we don't get along. And I was just like, oh Lord. Here we go. Like, this, like, bruh, we can't even start off on a good note. Like, y'all gotta bring previous baggage, small stuff. Althea was in that car poking, baby. She was poking. She was antagonizing Benzino. It was exhausting. It was like, she was like throwing out stuff, accusations, or throwing out however she felt, throwing out jabs. But it was not to throw it out to come up with a resolution. It was just throwing it out to throw it out and hurt you. Like, that's it. Like, it was nothing that was meant to be resolved or she really trying to keep talking about, you know, like a female, normally when we have an issue with something, we'll repeat it over and over and over and over again. But Althea, there was no real, like, we couldn't get the tea. She was just throwing out insults. Like, she was just throwing stuff out, just being really petty and really childish. Like, and it was so exhausting. And it was like, I didn't even blame Benzino when he wanted to get out that damn car. I didn't even blame him. So you may know Benzino. He was a rapper. He used to have a magazine. He used to be on Love and Hip Hop. And that's actually where I saw Althea. She says she was an actress and a video vixen and a model and a this and a that. I only know her from Love and Hip Hop. I'm sure she was probably somebody's extra in somebody's video, half naked somewhere. Yeah, like, that's all I know her from. And all the other shows with Benzino, like, I feel like Benzino really put her on, if we gonna get it all the way 100. Like, she's just mad because she wasn't able to make much from it. So Benzino really wants to come here to figure out a way to stop fighting with Althea so that they don't have to display this toxic relationship front and center in front of their son. One of the examples of like how Althea was poking was, she was like, you don't do nothing for our son. And he was like, what? What are you talking about? She was like, that's my son. That's my son. And he was like, your son? She was like, yeah, you're just a babysitter. That's all you are. Girl, what? So either he in the kid life or he not in the kid life, because even later on in the episode, she made it seem like she made sure he good all the time, and Benzino, like, she make it like Benzino don't do nothing. Like, girl, like, what are you talking about? When I was online, I seen so many pictures of Benzino and their son throughout every age. And even if he cannot financially be there for you, maybe he don't got no coin right now. Shit, maybe he don't. If he babysitting, which means watching his own goddamn child for you to go do whatever you're doing, he's contributing. Do you know how much daycare costs, sis? Like, I'm confused. Like, Althea, like, please have several seats. Like, I wanted to choke the hell out of Althea. I wanted Benzino to call me. All he had to do, you didn't even have to call your friend. All you had to do was call 1-800, choke that hoe. You know what I'm saying? Medea already put you on game. That's all you had to do. We would have sent the nearest ratchetive to go do that. Like, we would have did that. Like, she's just too much. She's too much. She just needed to, and then I would have just put her back in line, and then she would have known how to act. So their son is 4 years old, and so is Althea. So Althea and Benzino been together on and off for 7 years. Benzino actually reached out to her on Twitter, and that's how they met, and they've been inseparable and inseparable since. So at the moment where Althea had Benzino messed up was, she said, I got more money than you. Like, just really trying to embarrass this man on TV. Honey, Benzino lost it. He was like, you had sex with 2 dudes to try to get on Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? He just started spilling all the tea, to be quite honest. Like, and I was like, oh shit, but I didn't care. Like I said, he got out the car. He called his best friend. And like I said, he shouldn't have called him. All he had to do was call 1-800. 1-800. And but he called his best friend, and he was just like, man, I don't know what to do. And his best friend was like, hey, you got 2 options. You can either breathe or you can leave. So every time Althea gets Benzino hella mad, he goes off. I've noticed she starts smiling and laughing, and then later on turns around and play victim. Like, for instance, she told him, I hate you. And he said, die. And then she smiled and laughed and antagonized it even more. And it's like, but then when you get in the house, you want to get around everybody. He wished death upon me and blah, blah, blah. So now here come the theatrics and the fireworks. Girl, I know I'm not one to talk, but y'all, I be on YouTube, not on TV. What the fuck is that? Althea, you talk about people way too much, sis. Way too much, sis. So next up, we have Spin and Q. Spin, we honestly know she came from Salt and Pepper. That's Spinderella. Fricka, 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 boom. And her fiance, Q, is a stand-up comedian. So Q says no one ever knows him. He always looks like her baggage boy. And they've been together for 6 years. They're engaged. And they plan on getting married next year. Next May, to be exact. So Q says that Spinderella is controlling. Spinderella is still trying to get over, you know, the hurt that she has for her, I don't know, like disagreement with her former bandmate Salt and Pepper. And she hasn't been able to quite shake that off yet. And Q doesn't know how to help or what to do about that, or know if there's anything that he even can do to help that situation or ease that pain. He says at times he feels helpless. It sucks to be a man and you feel like you can't help fix the problem. Communication is the key word for Spin and Q. So Q asks Althea, where your man at? Is he invisible? Next thing we know, Benzino come in and he sees Spin. And he shake her hand, you know, he like, what's up, Spin, woo woo, shake Q hand or whatever, say hi to everybody. So everybody notices that Althea and Benzino have a lot of space in between them and they're not sitting together. And Spin asks Benzino like, hey, you know, what's up, brother? And he's just like, listen, it's best to not say nothing, because if we can't come to common grounds, then it's just gonna become a humiliation. We already said some shit in the car. I'm not trying to do a repeat of that right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna just shut up and I'm gonna be quiet. Oh no, not Althea. She's seen that as her opportunity to go in for the kill, sis. So the next thing we know, Althea says, so you don't think you humiliate me when you talk about guys that I was with? Referring to the 2 niggas that she was with to try to get on Love and Hip Hop. In case he forgot, you know. Benzino he just don't got time. He get up, he walk away. He's not about to give her the time and intention of the day. And everybody's just stuck looking like, whoa, like, what's wrong, y'all? Like, don't get mad, get glad. What is going on? Like, shit, we thought we had problems. Even Q was like, listen, as long as we ain't got them problems, we should be good. As long as we ain't got them type of problems, we should be good. So up next we have Sunday and Byron. So Byron used to play college football. He's an athlete. And now he's a financial professional. And Sunday, she claims to be an actress and all this other stuff. But honey, y'all, we remember how we last seen Sunday. You might remember her from Basketball Wives. She's had better days. But, yeah, I'm just not here for Sunday. She's not my favorite person at all. So Sunday come in the house and immediately she like, oh, Lord. Because she last seen Benzino and Althea on Marriage Boot Camp when she was there with her ex-husband now. Because her and Byron only been together for 8 months. So this isn't something that's just been extremely long. So, Althea see her and she said, oh, hey, girl, I see you moved on, okay, ew. And Sunday was like, oh, I see you didn't. That's what I'm saying, like, Sunday just ugh. She's just so to me. Her personality is disturbing. Like, her personality is disturbing. Like, ugh. Like, girl, why you just be thinking you just so, like, where do you get that from, Sunday? Where? Girl, don't have the girl. I'm just gonna keep it cool. Like, but don't be. Listen, there's so much I can say, Sunday. Like, so much, and I just want to be nice. Just want to be nice. Me, I personally feel like if we had to compare the cast of Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition, Sunday is kind of the Michelet. Two total different personalities and other stuff like that, but I'm just saying, like, as far as like you're dating this younger man and you feel like he still wants all these beautiful women. First heard how Sunday and Byron met.
Sunday and I met at a restaurant, and she was sitting at the bar. She got up, she dropped a napkin on purpose. She bent over, and from there I was just like,
my first thought was, damn, who's be getting all the niggas? Like, who's be getting all the niggas? Like, that's all she had to do was just drop a little napkins. Like, that's it? Like, I would have never thought. I would never have been that bold. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Hoes really get all the dudes and then they be trying to wife them. But then when they off the rip said his problem was other women, I was like, oh.
8 months and you're here for therapy. Is there anything wrong?
Look at Sunday's face. Like, oh, you bitches going in already, huh? Yeah, we're 8 months in and we're already in therapy. Bitch, don't worry about it. No, girl, you didn't listen to Cash Doll? Nigga, he for everybody. Sunday like, not mine. Bitch, you for everybody. So the whole cast gets on a bus and they go to the house, and it's so beautiful, like beautiful colors, pops of bright yellow and blue, beautiful modern kitchen. They got a pool table outside, grilled chairs, big old pool. Real nice, real nice. So when they get there, they're all waiting there with their, I guess these are called their house coaches or counselors. They're the counselors, and they're going to be on site in the house that anybody can come talk to if they need to. So Q asked, if we stay together, can we keep the house? And I was like, oh, I like Q. Like, y'all, I like Q and Spinderella. Like, I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for, I was about to call him Stu. I'm rooting for Spin and I'm rooting for Q. I just want them to work out. Like, I like their energy or whatever. But I know there's more that we're going to have to learn. And I'm happy that they're both open for this process. Super cute couple. I see them making it, though. I really want Teresa and Dwayne to make it. I like Teresa a lot. So I'm very curious to see how this is going to go. But let me quit rambling. So one by one, the counselors come and take each couple to their room separately. And now we get to Althea and Benzino. Everybody else got to the room so peacefully except for them. As soon as they get to the room, Althea says, oh, there's only one problem. We need separate rooms. Baby, this called love goals. Y'all was supposed to be working on y'all relationship. Like, that's why y'all here. That's why y'all supposed to be here. This is not called co-parenting. Like, I'm so confused. Althea, you're exhausting. And even the counselor was like, we were under a different impression that they were in a good space or better space than what they in now. Like, this is not how they described, their situation to us at all. Which I can believe it, because Althea probably said whatever her bird brain cell could say to get on TV. So Sunday asked Althea, do y'all have the same room? And Althea's just dancing around it, and she's like, no. He said he's gonna sleep on the couch. He said he's gonna sleep on Sis, why you didn't say, no, you didn't want him in the bedroom? Like, try to dance around it and make it seem like it was him. And I was so happy when Benzino came in there and he was like, she said she didn't want me to share a room with her, so shit, I'ma just sleep on the couch, whatever. But Althea cannot let it go. And somehow, someway, this conversation just went left. So Benzino leave the room yet again. I'm like, damn, Benzino keep having to leave. Benzino leave the room. She starts talking about him being a father, or her, like, she said he don't take care of her. And then Dwayne was like, do he take care of his son? Because he's looking like, bitch, y'all not together, so why the fuck we like, we ain't talking about you. Do he take care of his son? The fuck? And she was like, no. And Benzino was like, listen, this whole show ain't about to be about me, bro. Like, that's what it's not about to be about. And it's like, second of all, like, Like I said, when I was looking through pictures, bro, there's hella pictures of Benzino with that child. You called him a babysitter. Now you're saying he don't do nothing for the child. It's all on you. Althea, girl, bye. Bruh. Benzino had me dying. When he said, and like Benzino like crying, bro, like that really touched me. Like I feel like he's being really genuine and sincere, and that's what makes me feel like Althea is just the one just being toxic and with just this nasty personality disorder. Like Benzino look like he just is tired. He look like he is exhausted. He just want to lay down in peace. Like he just look like he just been through the ringer, girl. And you look like you gonna make this man commit suicide or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? He been having a drink in his hand, stressed out since y'all got in the car. Like your presence just drains this man. Like it is crazy. So I don't know if you guys remember the episode of Iyanla Fix My Life. It was like her, Althea, Duchess, and one of the girls from Bridezilla. And Iyanla ended up calling Althea out, saying that she wasn't not trying to be on her show for healing. She was trying to be on her show to be on reality TV.
I think you're having a hard time with it because
why she's having a hard time is because she ain't telling the truth. She didn't come here to do no damn healing. She came here to be seen with Iyanla Van Zandt. That's why you having a hard time.
And I think that Iyanla hit that on the head so good, because I feel like that's what's going on here too. Like I just feel like people like Althea and Aubrey from Making the Band, and you know what I'm saying, people like that who's just going on the reality shows just to be on reality. Even Sunday, I don't know, like we gonna see about her. I ain't really got into her yet, but it's just certain people that just go on shows to just be extra and to just be on a show. And Althea is definitely giving me that vibe. Like, see, Althea was going on Iyanla to be on reality TV, but she didn't know Iyanla's reality TV is a whole different type. She wasn't ready for Miss Iyanla, because Iyanla got you. Sis, you didn't know about Miss Iyanla? Not on my watch, okay? How you don't know about Miss B? Althea, stop it! Althea, stop it! Who are you fooling? Bitch, you're not even fooling Benzino. Like, so Spirit asked Althea and Benzino, did they get to learn anything about anybody else's issues today? And the answer to that question was no. She says, so far, everybody up in here been trying to already help y'all pair y'all relationship together. They ain't even got to really talk about their own stuff. Y'all done took over to that. Spirit said something that really was really good. Like, she said, you know, you see your partner as the problem. So you attack your partner, and your partner attacking you, and neither one of y'all are attacking the problem with solutions. And like I said, it kind of reminded me of like Althea and Benzino. It's like they've been arguing about the same thing over and over again, but they keep having the same argument because they're never addressing the issue, ever. The issue never even gets dealt with. It's like paying your credit card and you have your principal and your interest. If you only paying that interest and you ain't never touching the principal, you really ain't moving nowhere. Blaming the other person for pushing your button, they can't push a button that does not exist. So the next time they're in a situation where they feel like somebody is pressing their button, they need to take a step back and try to figure out why that button even exists in the first place. Because their partner didn't create the button. They just figured out the code and know what numbers to press to get access denied to your goddamn feelings and tick you off. So y'all, I feel so bad for Benzino. Listen, at this point, I mean, Benzino just been having bad luck with women, because I don't think that him and Carly Red would have been in any better of a position than him and Althea. He looks stressed out, like I said. I hope that, you know, this show brings him some type of joy and some type of peace of mind. The only couple that we didn't get to meet was Coolio and his beautiful lady. And so yeah, I'm sure we'll see them next week or whenever. This airs this week, so maybe the week after that. So I don't know, guys. I'm really curious to see. Like, at first I wasn't here for it because I was like, no, I'm already doing marriage boot camp. And I actually just took the time to watch the episode, and I feel like their issues are very real, and I'm just curious to see what some of their issues are. Like, some we can already see already on the surface, but I would just like to get a little bit deeper and just see how this season gonna turn out. So I'm definitely gonna check it out, try to stick with it. But that was my review for Love Goals. Hope you liked it. See you guys later.